Hello, lovely friend. Sequoia here, your spiritual teacher, coach, and intuitive reader. Nice to see you again, as always. So, if you're here with me, let me know that you're here with me. If you're live, you can say live, and if you watch this replay, say replay. I always come back and look at all the comments at the end, so I'm with you either way. So today's topic is the trick to greater success in any area of your life. Which sounds impossible, but I promise it's not. And if you know someone who is looking for greater success, go ahead and share this video to them, tag them in the comments, send it out to someone you feel could benefit and could have help with getting into greater success. Okay, so before I get into this topic, I want to invite you to book a call with me. I have space in my schedule to have a call for you. That link is above this video, and when the replay is over, it will be below this video as well. So go ahead and get that call. They go quickly. I don't want you to miss out on it. All right, so getting into this trick of greater success in all areas of your life. So what is this trick? What am I even talking about? It sounds like a ridiculous claim, doesn't it? How can there be one thing to bring greater success in every area of your life, in relationships, in work, in family situations? Okay, it sounds crazy, but I promise that it is not. The trick to making this happen for yourself is to be in good standing with your own self. I'm going to get into more of what that means and how to do that, how you can start to do that for yourself during this video. I want to be in, I'm getting a little distracted, but it's all related, to be in good relationship with yourself. All of the relationships we have and all the success we want to have is made harder if we're not in good relationship with ourselves, if we're not in good standing with our own self. So I want to tell you about a time that I was in very poor standing with my own self and how I came out of that and changed things to have more success in every area of my life. So before I moved out to California, I was living in Queens, New York, which actually I loved living there. That's not the part that's in poor standing. But I was in a relationship, a romantic relationship, in which I was asked to be and allowed myself to be diminished. And in this relationship, my partner, not purposefully, but sought to limit me, to keep me in place, to lessen my capability. And I, it happened little by little, and so I wasn't fully realizing it at the time. And if you know me now, crazily, this partner was atheist, which is fine. I have no issue if that is your belief, and you're a good and wonderful person, then great. But this partner of mine I don't want to say insisted, because that's not quite the right word, but through sort of like derision and demeaning language, greatly pushed me in the direction of being atheist myself and feeling like, well, that's the only logical conclusion, and any spiritual connection I feel is totally fake and ridiculous. And this was like one of the many ways in which I was asked to limit myself and be smaller and not own my own power and my own gifts and all of this. And so over time, being in this relationship and allowing myself to shrink, to accept this, to allow what was not true for me to suffuse my being. It didn't completely, but you get what I'm saying, right? So it just wasn't a healthy situation for me, and it wasn't uplifting me, and it was certainly not what my soul was crying out for. It was a lesson I had to learn, which in the end is good. I'm happy I learned it. I'm happy I found my way out of that. But a big part of coming out of that relationship and standing up for myself and what I believed was true was recognizing, like, I am not in good standing with myself. What I'm saying that I believe, nothing. That I don't believe in any spirituality, that I don't believe in any overarching goodness. That's not all atheists believe that, but in this relationship, that I don't believe in this connection that is so deeply a part of who I am. It's crazy when I think about it now that I was doing that. I started to, over time, realize, like, my relationship with myself is not good right now. In my heart of hearts, in my soul of souls, what I'm saying and doing and acting is not actually who I am. I'm not atheist by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not small. I'm not without power. I'm not without agency in this world. And in fact, I believe very much that I am the opposite of all of that. And so I had to reaffirm to myself what I actually believed, what I actually felt, and who I actually am. And it took me a long time to fully undo it, to fully come out of it. So let me know if you have ever been in this situation, whether in a romantic relationship or otherwise. It's not the only place it could happen, where you all of a sudden are like, wait, I'm not in good standing with myself. Maybe you are like in a job that doesn't do anything for your soul, but it's what people thought you should do. Or you're good at it, so you do it, but it's not, not fulfilling you. And you sort of trick yourself into believing, like, oh, it's good, I'm good with it, I'm happy with it, oh, paycheck's good, It's not being in good standing with yourself. It just isn't. Or, you know, you can see this like among teenagers, but we're all susceptible to it, where you get like peer pressured into something and you're like, oh man, that's like whatever the thing was, like that, I didn't want to do that. I didn't actually want to do that. Or you speak poorly to someone and you don't rectify it. You don't go do anything about it. These are all ways in which you can be in poor standing with yourself. Or, like, you're not living in the fullness of who you are. Right? Like, you're kind of doing the things that are important to you, but like in this small way where you can like trick yourself and be like, yeah, I'm doing it. But you're not really fully being who you are. So yeah, let me know if you've been in this place of suddenly realizing like my relationship with myself, the most important relationship I can have, because if your relationship with yourself is poor, every other relationship that follows is not going to be good. Not going to be as good as it could be, that's for sure. If you've ever realized, like, yeah, my relationship with myself is bad right now. I'm in poor standing with myself right now. Let me know if you've ever felt that. You can put that in the comments. You can DM me too if you want to tell me about it. Yeah, it's common. More common than you realize, than any of us realize, yeah. So, if you're just joining, I want to let you know that the invitation to book a call with me is open. That link is above this video, and after the video is over during replay, it will be in the comments. So this is your opportunity to get on a call with me and start to talk about how to be in good standing with yourself, how to actually do the things to get yourself in good relationship with you so that all those other things can follow. Yeah, so book that call. They go quickly. I want you to get the chance to have that opportunity. So I want to give you a bit of advice and a tip for how to begin if you're in that place of like, I'm not in good standing, I am oh, when that myself comes into contact with myself, I'm not happy with what I'm doing or what I'm saying or how I'm living, or I just know I could do it better. I'm doing okay, but I know I could be doing more, I could be doing better, I could be in better standing with myself. I want to give you a tip into how to bring yourself there. So the first thing, this is what I did back in the day, in that relationship that was no good. I want you to start to be really honest with yourself and really notice individual moments where you get out of alignment, where you start to put yourself in poor standing with you, where you start to treat yourself, your relationship with you, there's you and there's you. Notice and be honest and catalog those moments when you are not in good relationship with yourself. That's the first step. You don't have to do anything for the first step. You don't have to start don't get yourself agitated about like, I gotta change it now. That agitation doesn't help you. Just calmly, collectedly notice, catalog. You can write it down, or you can do a little recorder on your phone or something. Just notice. It's like a tallying of when you did something, you said something, you didn't stand in your fullness. You didn't speak up for yourself. It's a really big one. So many of the people that work with me in one way or another have that speaking up for oneself. Just notice and tally it. And that's the first step. It'll start to get you without your like, I'm gonna change it. Don't do that to yourself. It'll start to open the pathway for the change to happen. That's what we want to do. That's what you want to do when you're not in this good relationship with yourself. Okay. So when we're in good standing with ourselves, when we're in good relationship with our own selves, this allows us, creates space for greater success in all areas of life. It's not a joke. Even though it sounds ridiculous, it's completely true. When you don't give up on yourself, when you act in accordance with who you are, I'm like knitting together, I feel like I'm knitting together the soul here with my hands. It's kind of true. Then all these areas of your life flourish so much more easily. Your relationships get better. Or honestly end. If they're not good ones, they could very well end. Sometimes there's grief and sadness associated with that, but it's not a bad thing. I'm getting a little off track. That's another video. Another teaching for another time. When you're in good standing with yourself, you're able to be more present in your relationships with other people in all areas. In your friendships, in your romantic relationships, in your work life, in your family life. Even with your acquaintances, even just with people like you interact with at the checkout counter, you start to be able to be there more fully, more really in presence with who you are. And it starts opening doors and opening opportunities in all sorts of ways. In all sorts of ways. Like when you stand in who you are, really, people love that energy. And they want to help you. They want to start. It's not even like they want to. It's like the energy starts moving in a way that serves you and therefore serves everybody else better. Start getting opportunities to show yourself more work opportunities that are right for you, 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 that are right for you. Yeah, you feel that? You start to be more fully able to make choices that are healthy for you as well. So like this can start to come in to how you treat your body, how you exercise your body or not, what foods you eat or not, how you give yourself treats or not, how you engage in play or not. All of these things, when you're in good standing with yourself, come way, way, way more easily. Way more easily. When you're in good standing with yourself, you're in contact with your soul. You're in contact with your spirit and what your soul and what your spirit is intending to experience on this earth and what your soul and your spirit wants to achieve and do in this lifetime. Let me know if this is making sense to you, if you feel it, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so if you are a person who wants greater contact with your soul, with your spirit, with your higher self, to make these successes in life way easier, I promise it's way easier when you're in this kind of contact with your soul. It's way easier. If you're the type of person who's ready to stop being in poor standing with yourself and ready to step fully into who you actually are on this earth, then book this call with me. This is your moment and your opportunity to say, yes, I do want to stand more fully in who I am. I know that I'm bigger. I know that I have gifts to give to this world that I haven't fully brought into fruition yet. If you're a person who from the outside, getting the goosebumps, if you've been watching my videos, you know that the goosebumps are a big sign from spirit that what I'm about to say is important and should be shared. If you're the type of person who from the outside seems like you're doing great, doing well, everything's going fine, you know? Job, relationships, social life looks good. From the outside, nobody would think like, oh, so-and-so maybe needs a little help. Unless they're super close with you, unless you tell them. If you're that person, but you know inside of you that there's more for you, that there's more success, and that you are not in as great of contact with your soul and your spirit as you could be, then go book that call. You're the person that needs to get on the call with me. We need to talk because this is exactly what I do. I help you get into that greater contact with your own soul, with your own spirit, with your higher self, so that you can start clearing away these things that are not in your interest, so that the success that you desire and want in all these different areas of your relationship begin to show up in so much easier of a way. It doesn't mean there's never a challenge, it doesn't mean there's never work to do, but it is way easier when you're in that type of contact with you, with you, with you, with you. If you're the type of person that wants to be in good standing with yourself and you're like, I need some help to do it, then go book this call with me. It's my honor and my pleasure to talk with you about this and to bring you into greater contact with your soul. I marry, and it is necessary to marry, in my opinion, the practical, everyday experience we have on this earth, mental health practices, etc., with soul and spirit. They go together. They're meant to go together. They work together to bring you the kind of success and achievement and beautiful life that you deserve and know you can have. All right. Thank you so much for being with me. It's lovely to be on here with you. I love to see you here, and I'll talk to you on that call super soon.